Chris, hi, Jim Delapine here. I wanted to give you some visual video feedback on your character here. Let me just hit Control Z. Let me just reduce this a little bit. So, whoops, wait a second. I have to fit it in the screen here. So now, okay, I just hit Control 0 so I could fit the entire document in the window. So I note that there's a lot of duplication here, and I said from the very beginning, you can use duplicate images, but they have to be from different angles. These are just really duplicated. Um, you know, I'm not going to drive you crazy. This is fine, but they have to look connected. And I said that from the beginning. They have to somehow connect to each other. So whether it's USB flash drives joining them together, they have to be hinged. They can't just float there in midair. And it has to look like they're logically fitting together. This Canon printer here under this printer it's not working. It just doesn't work. So you have to think logical about this. Okay, you have to think about being able to create this in reality. All right, and I think you had a hard time getting that idea from the beginning. So let me just point this out here. Let me see. Let me put the head above the body. So I'm going to show you something here that which is kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. So you want this to look like it's going into this printer. All right. So right now it's actually better than what you had, at least because the perspective has it standing on the printer. But if you zoom in, I'm going to select the layer mask for that layer. Make sure black is my foreground color. Make sure also that I'm in 100% hardness. Okay. And then whenever I paint, um, a second here. I have the head, right? So this is here. So if I paint, I'm going to be masking out that portion wherever I paint. Okay, so let me undo that. So that means if I click and shift click, I'll have a straight line. So if I get rid of this stuff here, the rest of the stand, okay, and although part of this looks like it's missing, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I may just do this here. Let's get rid of that part. Okay. So now with my move tool, I could just move this down. So this could be kind of going in there with a little shadow. It could look like it's going in there. Again, these have to all look connected. Something like getting your USB here, or something with a wire, with a plug that goes into the printer and then attaches to this keyboard, that keyboard, and so on. So, this. Another thing is you cannot just make a face using these elements here, only because it won't work in reality. I'm trying to get you to do things that will actually work in reality, that an engineer can build, that uh, a toy engineer, he could make it. So these images don't work here. But what you can do is this. So right eye, so these three I'm going to hide. So what I can do is I got this from the web. All right, this is a picture of a lion. We could make that in basically a face by pasting that into the screen here. So let me show you how that's done. So I'm going to the lasso tool. I'm going to click very carefully um, right in the corner here underneath this dark part, because this gives it the depth. So I'm going to click, and then I'm going to hold down the Alt key with the cursor still held down. And then I let go of my cursor, and I get this. This is a rubber band. So by holding down the Alt key or Option key, you automatically get two tools in one. You get the lasso tool and the polygon lasso tool. So with the polygon lasso tool, whenever you click, you're setting up a point. Okay, so I just clicked here. Now I'm pulling away, and now I'll come down here. And very carefully now, you click right in the right location, and then let go, and then click over here, the base, and then back home. And then let go with your Alt key and your lasso tool and your cursor, your mouse. Okay, so we have a selection. Now I'm going to go to the line here. I'm going to copy this image into this clipboard, this imaginary area. So it's selected. So Control A, Control C. So I just copied this into the clipboard. Now I'll come back here and go to uh, Edit, Paste Special, paste. 1 second here. Copy. Okay, let's see. That's right, I have to have. Yeah, was it on the right layer, the head layer? All right, so edit, paste special, paste into. All right, so that pastes the picture of the line that I had in the clipboard into that selection. All right, Control minus to zoom out a little bit. And now I'm going to hit Control T. This allows me to scale it. Okay, and it scales it with inside this because it's a layer mask. Okay, so it's protected. So clicking and starting to drag in, holding down the Shift key will constrain it, and the Alt key will scale it from the center. Okay, I can kind of, let me see here. I can fake it a little bit. If I'm stretching it, I can rotate it, bring it up a little bit. All right, I'll leave it just like right there. Okay, hit enter. And now you have, there's your face, okay, done in a unique way. All right, so again, you know, I told you this in the comments, you know, these have to look connected. You can't duplicate them or mirror them. I'm going to let it slide for this one as long as you can connect these logically. All right, I don't like how these feet look, so you'll have to find something for that. All right, I hope that helped. All right, take care.